Sonic wakes up in an empty white void, fragments of his memory barely clinging to him. Ugh, what happened? Where am I? As he walked through the infinite void, he can barely remember what happened these past few days. His body sore, head pounding, but he doesn't know why. He sees a trail stopping at a cliffside, overlooking an ocean below, with some sort of shack nearby. Sonic walks over to the cliff's edge and sits down, his legs dangling over the massive edge of the cliffside. This feels similar to him. Has he been here before? Regardless, he sits alone, wanting to get some rest and trying to get his thoughts in gear. Meanwhile, his friends arrived in Rhea, Jet still unconscious from his battle with Sonic. They investigate the giant tower set up all over this tiny island, as it's not nearly as big as the other islands. Wave, Storm, Knuckles, and Amy stay behind to take care of Jet and defend him against any robot threats that may lurk, as Tails and Eggman go to climb the towers together to save Sonic. Well, I say climb. What I really mean is that they grab Sonic and fly him to the top of the tower, because they can fly, obviously. Since Tails can fly with his, Tails, and Eggman his Eggmobile, they decide to cut out the middleman and they just hop on Eggman's Eggmobile, flying to the top of the tower, avoiding the entire challenge that is this tower. Though, they reach the top, and they get out of the Eggmobile, laying Sonic down in the middle of the platform. The tower lights up as a bright flash of light sends them into the strange flashback world again, this time with another ancient. The first ancient tells a tale as old as the ancients themselves. They tell the story about how long ago their homeworld was threatened by a sinister evil from beyond the stars, the 7 mystical gemstones being the only way to escape certain doom. As they go through the next few towers, the ancients tell them how they barely escaped with their lives, and how the emeralds were the only key to defeating this galactic menace. However, it didn't go so smoothly for them. As the years went by, the war with the colossal titan in the sky seemed to end in tragedy, as little by little, the ancients were picked off, weapons destroyed, tech abandoned, the end in sight. Literally. However, Sonic isn't waking up. Still alive, but in some sort of cyber coma. Like his mind has become cyberspace, and he's been trapped in it. All isn't lost though, because one final ancient shows up, the Master King Coco. Master King explains the situation to the Duke Geniuses and tells them that the only way to wake up is to go inside his mind and help him regain his memories. The second he says that though, Eggman instantly suggests it be him. Nuh-uh, Eggy, you're going to your worst enemy's mind is the worst idea you like yet. Look, Tails, I'm his greatest enemy. I know more about him than anyone does. Tails scoffs as even the young fox knows he's right. Ugh, okay. Well, you better not have any schemes up your sleeve, because we'll stop you if you do. So, with that, Eggman prepares to go into Sonic's mind, with Master King using some sort of cyber energy to transport him into the mind of the fastest thing alive. Eggman wakes up in a strange white void, barren, except a small road that leads outwards to some sort of cliffside. He walks past the shed that reminds him of his intellectual rival, and sees the silhouette of someone sitting on the cliff's edge. He sees Sonic looking out into the distance, blank expression on his face. He can't remember a thing, so he gave up. The doctor stands behind the hedgehog, also looking out into the watery distance below. What do you want, Eggface? There's nothing here but me. Do you remember anything about what happened? Nope, absolutely nothing. All I remember is racing through the forest with my 2 best friends in the whole world. Now I'm here with you of all people. Okay, first, ouch. Second, fair enough. So why are you even here? We got transported to these islands, corrupted with the history of a long-forgotten race. Oh my gosh, that's right, the race! Where are the others? Where's Jet? You beat him within an inch of his life. What? This being, roughly the size of a small moon named the End, must have been using you as its puppet to break through the walls between dimensions, to enact its plan to end everything. Oh god. Sonic clenches his head as it starts to hurt. He's starting to remember everything now. No, I can't believe I let myself get corrupted by that monster. You couldn't fight back, not alone. All's left to do now is fight it, together. Eggman reaches out his hand and helps him. Thanks for helping me regain my memories, Egghead. I mean, nobody knows you more than your greatest enemy, right? They both share a laugh as a bright light shines and sends them back to the real world. Sonic and Eggman both wake up, back on the ground, and Tails watching over them. Good morning, you guys! You guys were out for a while. Sonic quickly runs over to Tails and gives him a big hug. Not too long after, the whole group is finally completed, as Master King teleports them off to the final island, Uranus, to finally end this once and for all. I really hope you guys enjoyed this series so far. You excited for the finale? And what other what ifs would you like me to cover? Also remember to like and subscribe, as it helps the channel do better. I'm trying to hit 1K by the summer, or at least by the end of the year. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.